In this video we are doing a 2-day hike around Latvia, looking at many beautiful lakes. We have a dog with us, and I am going to be testing out a self-made budget version tarp for my hammock. The journey starts with our newly purchased water filter, letting air through, which it is not supposed to do. So we fill up regular old water bottles, eat some breakfast, and start the adventure. It was late autumn, so the forests were beautiful and orange. Wasn't long before we reached our first lake, called Langstini. Pike, perch, dace, carp and tench all live there, among some other fishes. Average depth 3.6 meters.
A little bit of rain, but it's all good. Everything is fine.
Since I also had a drone with me, we stopped to do some flying. I didn't notice the branch and ran into it, but luckily the drone was fine. Although you wouldn't be able to say that about my self-esteem. The next lake we came across was unnamed and remote. You could only see a tiny bit of it without a drone, but the vegetation surrounding it really made it stand out from the other lakes.
What?
Bet paskaties, šitās smilgas mūsu augstumā. Jā, malacīs! Jā!
Got interested.
Our campsite was also next to a lake, called Asari. Unfortunately, when we arrived, it was already dark outside. It was also raining a little bit, and the wind was pretty strong. The self-made tarp was only 2 meters wide. I simply duct-taped some rope to it and strained it on a sling that was right above my hammock. Meanwhile, Sandy had a tent, 100% rainproof, also protect you from the wind. And the only downside was that he had to smell dog farts all night.
There were people there with car. We heard some yelling. But it seems they are leaving. Currently it's 15 past 9 and we have visitors once again. They seem to have stopped. Some sort of a car with weird lights. They can probably see us because of the campfire. They turned off the lights. They have turned on the flashlights and are walking somewhere. Probably can't see the flashlights with the camera, but with eyes it is pretty visible. I'm in my hammock. The rain is not getting inside, luckily. My self-made contraption works. Just had delivered these hand warmers through Sandy's dog. Strapped them on the dog. I called the dog, got my hand warmers. Shame I didn't record that part. It was pretty fun. I'm hoping that the people that we saw earlier with the car will not come towards us, because they are still there somewhere, probably camping too. But anyway, I'm gonna read some manga now. That's the manga. Yep, that one. I will update if something happens. Goodbye. 7 in the morning. It's still raining. And actually my white side is wet. The rain protection is not as good as I hoped it was. It barely gets a passing grade, I guess. Morning walk. Pretty cold, everything is wet, including me. And apparently there is no sun today. So I'm just going to have to tough it out. Back on the road. A little bit lost, but we have to go somewhere right. And that's what we are doing.
We stumbled upon a restricted area. It looked very clean and pretty, except for the fence, which wasn't a fence anymore. The next few lakes were very close to each other. Unfortunately, it was very windy, so I decided not to take out the drone and hoped the wind would die down a bit.
Jo. Tak jest. Hops. Hops. Ja. Lecisz. Jo.
The last lake of the day is Dunjezers, and despite the strong wind, I flew my drone one last time. This lake has a lot of sludge and is even named after it, and the fishes that live here include pike, tench, carp, silver carp, and there have been spotted some golden carps as well, and apparently there are some water lilies. We ate some snacks while enjoying the view, and then started heading back home. And on our way back we were blessed by sun, despite the forecast saying it wasn't going to appear today. Shortly after that the rain came back, so we hurried back home as fast as we could. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you should second guess if you want to subscribe, as I mostly post gaming videos here. Okay, goodbye.